This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida.
On the ready.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, without a safety over top, this quarterback, every time he sees one-on-one opportunities, trust me, he's going to take shots. He believes in his receivers. He's got receivers with speed that can win downfield. A great way to start this game with a big play.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
offense getting set. It's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Tight end goes in motion. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They test the middle there to get nothing.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. But with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
First down and 10 now. Wants to throw it. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
This is the sixth play on the drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. He's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He's running out of time here. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long to their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Allen. They'll stop it short, and the completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just at 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Gilliam. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets made on the out route. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. On the run, it's Fuller. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it here. No stopping them on that run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks right and lets it fly. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here, not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gators will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the return man runs out of bounds. time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Caught quickly. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Huskers keep the football on the move. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. There's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Cornhuskers line it up with 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Nebraska, to put them on top now. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start from the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Nebraska.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying to flex the ground game here. That takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pocket breaking down. And chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff again. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On the ground, it's Pryor. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gators will have to kick this away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Handoff to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the 2nd half. This back had a great 1st half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion makes it second down. Gonna run it. It's 4. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. Going to kick it away for the second time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds in overtime. The Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out of the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He keeps it on a design run. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Completion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Play action here on first down. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Fuller. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Cornhuskers with first and 10 here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Gonna run it. It's Fuller. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. On third down, it's a handoff. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Looking for a gap. It's Pryor. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return,
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's the running back in the flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
A running play called on 4th down. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the ball is picked off.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments.